All right, once you finish putting the fins on, what you're gonna do is you wanna get a piece of gummed tape. Now it doesn't necessarily need to be this long, but what we wanna do is cover this outside edge of our fins, okay? The reason we want to do that, it's going to help with aerodynamics. Like this piece of cardboard isn't very corrugated, as you can see, but some of the pieces that we're using, you're going to get big ripples in there. We want to cover those up. Also, if your cuts are sort of jagged and didn't turn out very well, this kind of helps alleviate that issue as well. So the best way to do this, let's see, take a piece like that. So maybe about that long. I mean, if you want to cover the whole thing, you can, but we just need to cover that edge. So usually, like, fold it in half. And that'll be enough to, say, cover the side like that. Okay, and then I can just trim with the scissors that extra piece off. Same thing, get your sponge wet. So I got that piece on there like that, and then I can go with my scissors and just trim off. So otherwise it's not going to sit flat. And then I can take another piece, oops, and that can go on right here. That one's going to be a little short. So we'll kind of just eyeball measure. That's pretty good. And then I got a little piece up here. So that's kind of what we want to do. I guess what I probably should have done is put this piece on first and then this piece, but that's what I'll do this time around. So like I said, we're just taking these pieces. I didn't measure them. I just kind of looked at them. They're a little bit longer, and that's a little bit longer than what I actually need, and that's okay. I would fold them in half before you get them wet. Just kind of get the pre-fold. It's ready to go. Like I said, just fold it in half. Now we get even amounts on both sides. And then we can go back and just trim what we don't need. Now if you want to put a piece right here on this side, you can, but it's really not necessary because the air is going over this top section here and not down here. So this piece will go up here. We'll just fold it.
Want my scissors?
Trim off my excess. If you got these little flaps, you can just either re-wet them or try to push them down. Try to re-wet. There you go. Now I know I didn't cover that little piece right in here. I mean, you can get that too. It's a little more difficult, but
What are you making?
I'm making a rocket.
Do we put that thing on yet?
No, not yet. We gotta make a parachute. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
So if you want to put a little piece over the top like that, you can. It's not the end of the world. Some people like to wrap the entire thing.
Is that your iPad?
Yep. Some people like to wrap the entire thing, but it's a little more difficult, but, you know. There you go. Your rocket should be pretty good here.